Certificate 3 in fitness is the base level of qualification that you would need for any role within the fitness industry. The way that we run the Certificate 3 here at CAE is that we have two options. One is a full-time option, the other one is a part-time option. And the way that we divide the Certificate 3 up is that we have a first component of the course which we call the Fitness Fundamentals. Fitness Fundamentals is all about the building blocks of fitness. So we learn a lot about basic anatomy and physiology. We look at nutrition. We look at movement mechanics. We look at the principles of fitness. So the purpose of the course being that you know the building blocks, you're able to analyse exercise, and you're able to really have a good grasp on anatomy and how things work. From there, that goes into our second part of the course, or more the gym instructor component. The gym instructor component is more the practicals of the course. So what we're doing in this part of the course is we go through how to do a fitness appraisal. So a fitness appraisal might be asking questions of people. It might be taking blood pressures, measuring cardiovascular fitness, body composition and so forth. I'm sure you'd agree with me that one of the key components of any instructor role is the ability to be able to write programs. So we have a large emphasis on being able to write appropriate programs for people that have got different goals. We have a large section on resistance training. So by the time that you finish the Certificate 3 in fitness course, you would have a good grasp on how to do 50 key resistance training exercises in the gym. Cardiovascular training for people that are trying to get fitter or lose some body fat. Again, we go through the key components at most gyms, things such as how to use a treadmill, a bike, a stepper, an elliptical trainer and so forth. Can't forget legal issues. Now, we certainly don't bore you with a highfalutin legal session that's not real world. No, we use a very real world approach to make sure that you don't get yourself into any trouble as a fitness instructor. So there's some key components we look at there. Part of the course we'll be doing a first aid course, because again, if I can use some of my experience as a former facility manager, when there has been an emergency that happens within a gym, it is very reassuring to know that everyone on staff actually knows what to do. So very, very important. And the final piece in the puzzle for the fitness instructor, or the Certificate 3, I should say, second part of the course, the gym instructor module, is that we do a fieldwork component. Now, the advantage of doing a fieldwork component, it's generally about 40 hours in nature that you do. It gives you an opportunity to look at what life is like as a fitness instructor on the other side of the counter. It's also been really beneficial for a lot of our past grads because they've been offered work on the back of their field work. So again, if I look at my past experience as a gym manager, someone becomes far more potentially employable if we've seen the fact that they can interact with members, if they can get to work on time and those sort of things. It's actually less risky than putting an ad in the paper on seek.com. So they are the major components that we go through. In the part-time way of delivering, we would do the fitness fundamentals first, followed by the gym instructor module. If you do the course full-time, basically they're just popped together. So as soon as you finish one, you would start the other.